Good morning, Kendall Kids, and welcome to your Monday, February 8th. Today is National Boy Scouts Day. Boy Scouts of America have been around for quite a long time, but they have actually recently changed their name to Scouts BSA. I'll talk about that a little bit more later, but crazily enough, they've been around all the way since 1908, and they did not start here in the United States. I know that seems like it should be a fact, but they actually started in Britain. A guy by the name of Lieutenant General Robert S. Baden-Powell, now known as Lord Baden-Powell, actually was one who started the Boy Scouts by actually initially writing a book about outdoorsmanship for kids, and that really turned into a club, and that club has since become international, obviously crossing the ocean to come over here to the United States, as actually an American who was visiting London was shown around by a Boy Scout who refused to tip, and that inspired him to bring scouting to the U.S. So, neat little bit of history there. But it's not just here and in England. It's also in places like Pakistan, Botswana, all around the world, all different countries. It's a huge international organization, but it's extremely famous here because the Scouts have been involved in every presidential inauguration. And actually, back when Woodrow Wilson was getting inaugurated, they actually played crowd control for the president, which is really interesting to think about, like a kid walking up to you and be like, "Back up, sir, you're too close," and how cool that would be to be involved closely with inauguration. But guess what? It's not the only thing that they do. They're really mainly about outdoorsmanship and then also being really helpful within your community. There are plenty of other organizations that do similar things, but the Boy Scouts combine the two, which is really a fun thing to do. I was actually a Cub Scout as a kid, and they've changed their name to BS because they've actually opened themselves up to girls joining as well, which is a pretty exciting thing. So now there's plenty of girl Cub Scouts, and actually the first group of girl Eagle Scouts just made their way through, which is really an exciting piece. And then, if you want to get into it, I really do encourage you. It's a lot of fun because there's outdoorsmanship. You'll learn how to be safe while hiking and getting out in the wilderness and how to survive. And really fun stuff. I love building lean-tos with my friends out, kind of on those camping trips. And it's just a really good organization. Actually, Bear Grylls is now the official ambassador for the Scouts, so that's a pretty cool celebrity to have in your midst. But not to speak in any way ill of the Girl Scouts, another absolutely fantastic organization that does very much a lot of the same things. They especially put an emphasis on being great citizens within the community. So even though girls can now join the Boy Scouts of America, I would definitely tell you that the Girl Scouts is another fantastic option, although I did not get a chance to join them as a kid myself, so I can't speak from experience. But anyways, now that we've talked about that patriotic bit, why don't we throw our hands over our hearts, find the flag in the room, and please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Hey guys, just a quick reminder before we go through our menu items that we are trying again to record those kind moments. So please drop off those colored slips of paper in Miss Markham's mailbox so that we can add to that wall of kindness. It'll be a really amazing thing if we can show off the great things that you guys and the staff members do around the school every day. All right. Okay, Kendall Kids, let's talk about food. Well, today we have a PB&J sandwich for you along with string cheese or a cheeseburger with bun, vegetarian beans, corn, strawberry cup, and milk. Really good selection today. I'm definitely going to go grab a cheeseburger myself, maybe even make it a double. So, definitely get down there. But what's going on with the weather? Well, I bet you guys can understand that it is cold out there today. Today we're looking at a high of only 24 degrees, low of 18. Right now it's only 11, so we're already below the low to start the morning. But that will warm up a fair amount and not get as low as it was this morning. Tomorrow, high of 27. Wednesday, high of 24, and continuing and actually trending down by Friday. So we're getting that bitter winter cold now. So be prepared. It is definitely going to be a chilly one, and because of that, there's definitely not going to be any recess outside today because it is just going to be far too cold. But remember to dress appropriately. You always want to stay warm even inside those classrooms. So, just be aware it's going to be cold. So let's end our announcements on that proper note, the Kendall mission statement. The mission of the Kendall Central School District to provide the knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes needed by students to live responsibly and to compete successfully in today's and tomorrow's world. Hope you guys have a marvelous Monday, and if I don't get a chance to see you, remember to stay colorful, Kendall.